Happy summer evening from Finland. It's the 15th of June, almost midsummer. Days are still getting lighter for less than 1 week, and then it's Midsummer Feast, one of the biggest national feasts and holidays in Finland. It's different than, for example, in Central Europe. I've been celebrating or spending the weekend of midsummer both in France and Germany, and midsummer weekend is relatively a normal summer weekend in those both cultures. In France they are celebrating kind of musical national music feast, and in Germany they even know the term midsummer feast. But in France they don't even have that kind of term. This is Finnair's flight from Oulu departing to Helsinki. This is Oulu, the biggest town of northern Finland, and this is also the second biggest airport of Finland. Oulu Airport was nominated some weeks ago the best annual airport of Finland. From here there are scheduled daily flights to Helsinki, and also several weekly scheduled flights to Tromsø in Norway via Luleå in Sweden. And this is Finnair's plane Airbus A321 with winglets. So this plane is a possible plane, for example, on the roads between Helsinki and Dubai. And in the autumn, the first giant from Persian Gulf is conquering Helsinki Airport. It will be Qatar Airways, and it will be launching its new route between Helsinki and Doha, and competing and challenging in Finnair's Asian strategy, but as one world alliance partner in the same alliance with Finnair. So Finnair gives you a lot of intercontinental destination roads, but also it's your way in domestic roads in Finland. And during this summer, Finnair is having 11 new destinations. When it comes to Asian strategy, there are new destinations in Fukuoka, that's a totally new Finnair destination, and Guangzhou Canton, it's making a comeback. It has made its comeback when it comes to Finnair destination. Finnair has had route between Helsinki and Canton earlier, some years ago, and also similarly Edinburgh in Scotland is returning to the destinations of Finnair this summer, and as well Billund in continental Denmark. That's also an essential part of Finnair's Asian strategy. Asian tourists are interested in visiting Legoland, very nearby Billund Airport, and also Legoland and Billund, that's a very popular family leisure resort for Finnish families, and also there's large business lives in continental Denmark. And Finnair is also having many new Mediterranean destinations, for example Santorini and Pula in Croatia. And this summer Finnair is so having 3 destinations in Croatia: Pula and Dubrovnik and Split. So those are giving you a great possibility to visit Italy as well. And when it comes to Italy, to the road of Venice, also an essential part of Finnair's Asian strategy. On Finnair's road to Venice and Prague and Krakow, those will be operated by Jettime airline because of lack of Finnair's capacity. So is Finnair's plane turning to the west, to the scene of Hailuoto Island, biggest islands on Baltic Sea, on this surroundings, and it's continuing its flight to Helsinki and giving many many connecting flights will be still available from Helsinki Airport summer evening. And after about a quarter hour, here's arriving the main competitor at this airport, Norwegian, to the airport of Oulu. The plane is Boeing 737. But when it comes to flights between Helsinki and Scandinavian capitals, there's also still a third competitor left, SAS Scandinavian Airlines. They are growing in Finnish markets. They are renewing their fleet, and SAS is also having flights to Stockholm from Finnish regional airports, not from Oulu, but from Tampere, Vaasa and Turku. It's an interesting thing. From Oulu, several airlines have been trying a direct flight from Oulu to Stockholm, but those don't have been successful. And Norwegian has been operating to the US transatlantically only for 3 years, but nowadays, currently, Norwegian is the biggest operator between Europe and US when it comes to the number of direct flights. And this summer Norwegian has been launching new routes from Paris, Charles de Gaulle to New York, Fort Lauderdale and Los Angeles. And Finnair is having routes from Helsinki to New York, Miami and Toronto, and also to Chicago as a seasonal route in the summertime. But with One World Alliance partner companies, Finnair is having a huge multitude of connections transatlantically, and Iberia is one of the main partners in transatlantic traffic of Finland with British Airways, and also those three are in deepened cooperation when it comes to routes between Europe and Japan. Icelandair is one of Finnair's and Norwegian's main competitor in transatlantic flights. Icelandair is launching this summer its new fast route and connection between Helsinki and Montreal in Canada. And Norwegian is growing in Italy and Spain by its new connecting airports.